Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. Welcome to my floor. Today's video, recently I bought someone's entire stash of yarn off of Facebook Marketplace, and today we're gonna go through the bags and see what's inside. I'll be honest, from the listing on Facebook, I really only saw these two. These are cotton cones. I think they're both Lily Sugar and Cream, but they don't have labels, so cannot confirm. But they're clearly both cotton, just based on touching them. And I saw these on top, and I was like, you know what? I have to have this. So I pulled these out right away. I got the bags and I was like, where are they? Here they are. So those are the first two. But yeah, let's just start going into the bags. I'm gonna move back a little bit here. So this bag, I just ripped open because I didn't want to deal with whatchamacallit. I didn't want to deal with the, what's it called? Oh, with the little strings on the bag. The other two I very carefully opened. I wasn't dealing with that anymore. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So, okay, this is definitely Lion Brand Kobu, because it's always in that cake. It feels definitely like that. So that's cool. We got here some very thin yarn that is kind of, there we go. Okay. I'd say this is almost like a 2 or a 3. It's really thin. I just want to say too, none of this yarn smells bad. It does not stink. These were clean garbage bags. The lady I purchased it from was super sweet and kind, and I don't know, I have no, what's the word, reservations about using this yarn, I guess. Part of the reason why I bought it was because I went through all my yarn stash about a month or two ago, I think more at the beginning of summer, and I figured out what I wanted to use all of my yarn for projects, and that didn't leave pretty much any yarn to be crocheting with to make scarves or hats on my knitting machine to give to the homeless shelter this year. So I paid $60 for all of this yarn, and I mean there are just full skeins here of cakes of, it's all acrylic, and they all have Walmart clearance stickers on them, but that's what I like to make my stuff out of anyway. So I'm not sure what this is though. It's really pretty though. Not much of that. Okay, this is definitely another Lion Brand Kobu. And then we got another one here. And I know this because I look at these yarns all the time. I might buy the Trubu more often, but yeah, these are definitely both Kobu, and I've had this green one before. So I really like more yarn for bandanas. Bandanas are listed in my Etsy shop, so that's always linked down below if you're ever interested. Okay, so this is another just acrylic cake. What is this green stuff that's intermittent in here? Okay. So we got a skein of Lion Brand Thick and Quick in the color Kale. This will make a really pretty hat to knit up. We got a Red Heart Super Saver in gold and black. That's definitely a navy blue though. Okay. We got some Craft Smart here from Michaels. We love to see it. Sorry if I'm cutting off the top of my head here. So this one, this orange, is in the color Clay. And then we have an icy one here, Ice Blue. Cool. And one thing I do I kind of looked through the bags, and they weren't like all super tangled, which is nice. So clearly this seller was like, yeah, nobody's gonna want to buy like a big lot of yarn that's all tangled up. And she'd be right. Oh wow, this is like basically a full skein. This is another Craft Smart Value. This one's in the color wine. This one's really pretty. So just by like touching a lot of this, I can tell that it's mostly acrylic here. Got a nice sage here. This one's really interesting. I saw this one the other day. And like this just has like an interesting composition. It's very like slick, and it's got all these little bobbles on it. I don't know if you can see these little like, yeah, it's got like a strand of slub running through it, like slub yarn. So that's interesting. Tiny little ball there. Another tiny little ball of pink. Okay, so we have 2 of these, which I like this more thicker yarn to just like crochet up a scarf really fast, so that's fun. We have some more reds here. This one's really soft. It almost feels like it feels like the Yarn Bee, like soft yarn. So we got that. What is this? This is definitely cotton, but it's like a 2-ply, like multicolor little like log. Got some more cakes here. So Handmade Modern worsted yarn, 100% acrylic. I wonder if this was like Walmart's kind of like in-house yarn brand before they switched over to the craft, or what is it called, Homestays, which isn't a bad acrylic. I've used that stuff before and I've liked it. It's fine. Okay, we got another like acrylic chunky ball here. More of these cakes. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate it into like, oh, I would crochet a scarf with this, or I could put this through my knitting machine. And then some of them I know I would definitely like use to make some hexagon cardigans. So we're just gonna kind of see what we all have here. Here's another tiny ball of this. Okay, and then we have some velvet yarn, which I'll be honest, I don't use velvet yarn very often. I find it kind of difficult to figure out what I want to do with it, because it's clearly like supposed to be blankets, but then I see people making crop tops out of it. And I made a pair of mittens for a friend one time, and it just like stretches so much, and I'm like, how do people work with it? Like the other velvet creations that people do, I'm just like, it's amazing, but maybe it's just not for me. That's kind of what I say when things don't really go my way. I'm just like, you know what, it just might not be for me. And you know what, that's okay. Okay, and we have a lot of this lavender, and it's actually like, I bet this is probably categorized as a 4, but it's coming across more as a 3, kind of like the Lion Brand mandalas. What do we got here? Another little ball of red and some more acrylic. Most of this is acrylic, except for and then that's what is this one? Craft Smart in the color mustard. So that's cool. Okay, so we definitely got a lot going on here from this first bag. These all must be the same brand, because they all have that same twist to them and they all have the same feel to them. And there's nothing else really like it in here. I don't know, but let's go on to the second bag. Okay, so I changed the camera angle a little bit. The last one just like wasn't as high as I wanted it to be, and I thought that my head was getting chopped off a lot, but now we can see like more of the floor, and we're gonna go to the second bag. So okay, what do we have in here? Oh, okay, I wonder, that's not the same. Nope, not the same. Okay, so we have more of these acrylic cakes. And so I kind of have these piles started. So this is stuff I'm going to make into scarves, and then this is stuff that I might use for other things. So these can go just right over here. So Red Heart. This person really bought a lot of yarn from Walmart. Okay, so this is a Red Heart with Love corn silk. It is very soft. Okay, throw that, yep, in that pile. Okay, so we have this like kind of sea green color. And that's acrylic. Let's just put that over here. And then we have 2 more Kobus. We got this like beige kind of color and a rose. I really like these yarns. I really should just like buy a lot and like make a tank top or something out of them, but I really enjoy making bandanas. It's just like such a nice, like quick, like gratification project. Okay, so we have this very tiny little skein of blue, which is, it feels very similar to this kind of color here. I'm actually going to move these over to the scarf pile. And then this is so beautiful. This must be hand-dyed. Sorry, hand-dyed yarn. Has like a, kind of smells like citric acid. I don't know, I have some Wonderland yarn that smells like that. Maybe not, I don't know, I could be wrong. Kind of has a little bit of grippiness, like there's a wool in there. But I feel like this would be really fun to crochet with if I found like the right thing to crochet. Okay, another ball of like wine. We got like a pink cake here. So for reference, I made around 40 scarves for the homeless shelter last year, and then an extra 40 hats when I got my knitting machine. So if you're wondering, like, why does she like doing that? I don't know. I just think it's fun. I've just kind of always done it. I've always had like extra yarn laying around, but I've been trying to like, I don't know, be more mindful of what I have. So I just like don't have as much lying around, as much extra. So now I guess I will. So we got a skein of just some regular red here, some gray, got a nice dark brown here. A lot of these are, some of these are just like very, very little. And so it'll be fun. I could make like scrappy projects and stuff too, but I don't know. I want to do what I want to do. I do what I want. Okay, this is really nice. This is like a nice, it like looks like it's supposed to be chunky, but it's actually quite thin. That's cool. Don't know what this is. It's like a black speckly yarn. I don't know if the speckles are coming through, but that one. Then we got some Christmas cotton here. Maybe I could make up like a little dishcloth or something, or ooh, coasters. I could make little snowflake coasters. That'd be really fun for winter. I am not one to decorate for the seasons. I just never have been, because I've always lived in apartments and I don't want to like move all of that kind of stuff around all the time. That's just like that's not fun to me. So I've just kind of never done it. But that would be really fun, little like snowflake coasters. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, some more brown. Oh, and I know what this is. This is Lion Brand Scarfie yarn. And I know because I have this yarn like over here, and I like made a scarf with Scarfie yarn last year. I'm gonna put this over here just in case, because the one I made myself was a mushroom and taupe one, but this is the color of the other Scarfie yarn that I haven't used yet. Okay, and then we have another cake of this like ice blue. These cakes are like so perfect. There's so many of these like very perfect little cakes. It's like crazy. And then we have this huge ball of, oh my gosh, sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I wear this mic so that the audio is just like better and you're not getting like all of the background noises of like me living in an apartment. But I know that it could probably not be so awesome sometimes. How would I even crochet with this? I kind of want to play around with this. This is a big ball of blanket yarn. This has to be at least 2 skeins, because I don't know. Like that is jumbo. You can tell how thick that is from here. And I'm quite far away from the camera right now. I want to play with that more. So let's just throw that over here. And now we'll get on to the last bag. So, oh no, yarn under the bed, yarn under the bed. Okay. Throw the bags over there. Sorry if that's loud. Okay, got a tiny little ball here of like a wine color. This looks like it's like a Caron 1 pound. It's very thick, very dense. So I'm gonna put that in there. I bet that I could put that into something easily. Okay, so we got some green here that's like kind of tangled up, so we're gonna put that over here. And it looks like it's the same as this one, this cactus color. Put this little wad of pink over here. Ooh, what is this one called? Dusk. That's cool. We got a couple of those. Yeah, they're the same. They're just different wound up. Some impeccable navy yarn. Throw that over here. I don't know what this is. It looks like it would be a Lion Brand Thick and Quick. Kind of feels like it. So I can knit a hat with that. And then we have more of this lavender color. Trying to see if they're like the same. I think they might be. So let's throw those all over here because I want to do something with that. I think I could do something really fun and like pastel. Where's this green thread coming from? Got this green right here. Oh, this is definitely baby yarn. This is definitely baby yarn. Okay. I really do like, you know what, maybe some of those other really thin yarns are baby yarns. God, probably. Okay, so we have 2 little cakes of this like multicolored baby yarn. I do like making baby blankets and little baby things. Not because I want a baby, because my friends have babies and I think they're cute. Got a little gray wad here. A little brown wad. Are these the same? They look pretty similar, but at the same time in the light they don't look the same. So I don't know. But it's acrylic and it's gonna be either a scarf or a hat. What is this? This is a very dense ball. This is a dense ball. Put that one over here. Oh no. Okay, so these are both this rose color. So let's put these over here. These are also dense balls, and I bet they're hand wound, which I could never. I hate doing that. Now that I have my yarn winder, I will never, if I can help it. Okay, and then there's these two, and these are definitely hand dyed of some sort. These are really pretty. I think these are fingering weight, so maybe I'll make some socks with these. They just look like gobstoppers almost. Very pretty. Alrighty, we're down to the final few. Got this one, like an icy blue, throw in there. This is a lot of blue. Yeah, let's throw that in there. And then we got this nice multicolor. And then 3 more of these handmade moderns. We got a green, a light gray, and a dark gray. Throw those all over here. So now I can show you kind of where everything sits. So this pile is going to be stuff that I'm going to use for like other projects, knit up some hats, some, you know, things that I was talking about earlier. And then this is all the ones that I'm going to use to make scarves to donate. And I just want to say this for a little bit of reference. Pretty much any ball of yarn that comes into my possession, especially ones that I don't have projects planned for, like a lot of this in the pile that I said, like, oh, maybe I'll use this for a project, is likely to also become a scarf or a hat to be donated. This is just something that I like to do, and that's not to say that other people have to do it, but I've just been doing it for a while. When I was in college, I didn't have a whole lot of mental capacity to like make scarves or make sweaters and cardigans and, you know, following the more intricate patterns and learning new things that I like to do now. And now that like I have a full-time job and, you know, no kids, every night off, I'm just kind of like, what do I do now? So it's just something that I like to do just to like give back to my community, and I don't know, it also keeps my hands busy. It's like what some could call like potato chip, like crocheting. I always do like just very easy, very simple double crochet scarves, and I find that fun. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I know that it might be a bit different. Hopefully this audio isn't crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment for engagement. And I will see you next time. Bye.